righty. Wow, what a start we are to the new year, huh? We're two learning curves on time.
On time. Wow. Yes. Happy Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Yep,
Learning curve summit
sure
time.
is.
Woo!
And we have a full house today.
We do.
Yay,
Today we are
excited.
talking about Restaurant Month. Yes.
Very
One of my,
important.
one of my
Especially,
favorite things. I love
I
all of our
know.
local restaurants.
We have lots and lots of them.
Yes.
So today we have Annie and Ashley and a few local restaurant owners and general managers and chefs joining us to talk specifically about Restaurant Month. So Visit SLO CAL is on the line with us. And I think before we kind of get into looking at some of our show and tells and meeting the rest of you, that we want to go ahead and have a conversation with Ashley and Annie. And I think first for beginners, just to kind of learn more about Visit SLO CAL and what that consists of and what all you guys provide to the business community and to consumers and all of that good stuff. If you want to kind of give us the backstory on that.
Sure. I can go first and then I'll hand it over to my colleague, Ashley. So my name is Annie Frew. I'm the Director of Community Engagement and Advocacy for Visit SLO CAL. And kind of who are we? Visit SLO CAL is the nonprofit countywide destination marketing and management organization for San Luis Obispo County. So we promote tourism through our marketing efforts, which focus on drive and fly markets to our region. We work with entities on a whole spectrum of levels. So national level with organizations such as US Travel, state with Visit California and Cal Travel, and then all of our local partners. So some of our DMOs, our destination management organizations, the city and the county. So our organization's been around in a few different forms, but within the past 5 years, we've really gone through kind of a total rebrand and created a tourism marketing district, also known as a TMD, and that funds some of the work that we do on behalf of the all of our partners. So anyone from, hotels, motels, Airbnbs, bed and breakfast, and then we partner with all of our restaurants and anyone who kind of is contingent on the tourism industry. So I know it's been a hard year, but hopefully 2021 is looking up, and that's my spiel. So I'll give it over to Ashley to talk about all the amazing work she's been doing for Restaurant Month.
Great. And thank you so much. Appreciate your efforts, Annie, very much. Thank you for being here today. All right, Ashley, you're up.
Yeah, so my name is Ashley Mastico. I am the Partner Engagement Manager here at Visit SLO CAL. And kind of piggybacking on some of what Annie said, we work with organizations at the state level, such as Visit California, who really kind of deem January as California Restaurant Month. And being that we are a marketing organization, we try and find kind of promotions and sponsorships throughout the year to really engage our tourism facing businesses. So Restaurant Month has been really great to kind of kick off the year. Obviously, this year it looks a little bit different. We're really focusing on takeout and made sure that that was able of our restaurants to do kind of early on to ensure that the event was able to go on. We're also doing some other fun things this year. We're doing a social media giveaway on our Instagram. So throughout the month of January, usually on Wednesday, the sweepstakes is live for 24 hours. And if you go to our Instagram at SLO CAL, we'll be featuring restaurants, including Ribline, who is on the line with us today, for your chance to win a $100 gift card. So just a fun way to get the community involved, give back to our restaurants, and continue to promote the event.
Nice. That's super awesome. And we'll make sure we post their Instagram link in this page because everybody wants to get in on that. And so how long have you guys been doing Restaurant Month? How long has it been since this has been going on?
Yeah, so our organization in its current form has been around for about 5 years, but Visit California, this is the 11th year they've put on Restaurant Month. And the unique thing is usually destinations throughout California kind of pick a couple days or pick a week. We're actually one of the only destinations that does it for the entire month of January.
Wow.
Given that we represent such a large sprawl and so many great restaurants, there's so much to offer. So the event as a whole has been around for about 11 years. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so about how many restaurants normally sign up? And again, I know you said that that looks way different this year, but how many businesses or restaurants in the Central Coast sign up, and where do they go to sign up? Where do they go to?
Yeah, of course. So obviously this year looks different. I am happy to report we actually have record numbers as far as participation, which is really exciting.
Nice.
Partnership with SLO CAL and events like this is always free to our partners. So we have about 60 restaurants and counting. About a quarter of those are from South County, which is really exciting. And then it's also not too late to sign up. So if you're a restaurant and you're interested, my email is ashley@SLOCAL. I know this information will be available. Feel free to reach out. Again, completely free. All we need is your deal, your menu. Most people are kind of doing 3 courses prefixed between 30 and 40. But if there's any other discount or deal you want to offer, we're really flexible this year and hope you'll join us.
And anyone that's actually watching and wanting to know who the participating restaurants are and what each of their menus is actually linked in there on your website, right? Because I looked at those of you that are participating today.
Yeah, so if you go to slocal.com/restaurant month, we have all of our participating restaurants broken down by community. There's also some really cool blog content. So if you want to find menus by price range, by dietary restriction, by activity, so family friendly, date night, you can also break it down in some fun ways like that.
Super cool. And this is
like
great.
Even Jamba Juice is on there, you know?
Yeah.
So there's some, people should really look at that because there are all kinds of different places. So from Jamba Juice to really nice restaurants. So
yeah, there's really something for everyone any time of the day. So I encourage you all to go take a look at that.
Yay. And it's a beautiful weekend this weekend to be taking advantage of a lot of those restaurants too. So, so yeah, again, that goes on until the 31st of this month, right?
Yeah, so it's an entire month-long event until the last day of the month.
Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And for those of you that are on the call and our restaurants and a part of this, we'd love to hear back from you guys as far as how this has worked for you, what this means to you happening during a COVID year, because we all know that's different and it's been difficult for all of you. So what we're going to do is we'll kind of go around and I'll start with one of you and Brian over. I know you're the newest with Sunsets, but you also have Ribline and Grover Beach. So you can kind of maybe talk about both your locations. But I think for Restaurant Month, you're going to be talking, is it Sunsets or the Ribline?
We're doing both restaurants,
Both
actually.
Okay.
We've been doing Restaurant Month, I think almost since you guys started, I believe. I've been a big fan of it. I've always tried to give a really good deal because it brings in so many new customers to us. And especially during a month that's normally slow. I mean, it's been so beneficial for our business. I wanted to make sure that we get our menu up on there. I mean, I've been late a couple times and I was like, oh man, but I made sure to put the menu in there on time. So we're up on the social media and all that good stuff. But it's a great benefit for restaurants. Yeah, we get orders starting from lunchtime because we do lunch and dinner, and both restaurants, Sunsets and Ribline, we start out lunch getting orders from the Restaurant Month menu.
So talk about Sunsets first, because that's fairly new. Make sure everybody watching knows that you're now open on the pier and you're one of the hottest spots there. Finally, it took a while, but you're there. And what that menu is that you're going to be offering there at Sunsets. And then you can talk about the Grover Beach Ribline.
Yeah, the Sunsets menu is for Restaurant Month is a killer deal. We're actually doing 3.5 courses for $20. I actually plated it here for you. Going to start you off with a little salad. Let me see if I put this down a little. A little salad, and then we have our famous mac and cheese balls. We do a 4-cheese bechamel mac and cheese ball with panko toasted, and then we put an avocado crema on top of it. Nice. And then for the tacos, you get choice of any 2 tacos. 2 of my favorite are the grilled shrimp taco with a charred corn tropical salsa and avocado crema, and then the filet mignon taco that has a cumin aioli on top.
So
Yummy.
that looks
And
so
then we
good.
finish you off with the brownie, of course, too.
I
Nice.
just had the
And-
shrimp tacos on Monday and I highly recommend them.
And the price point again on that is
It's only $20.
20
$20.
bucks.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
is awesome. And then you can even, well, taking it to go, you have so many great places you can sit out there by the beach and eat your food, right?
We have the Adirondacks. Yeah, you can sit anywhere out there and enjoy your food. We
Got the
just
whole
ask that you-
promenade. There's
Yeah,
seating on the
exactly.
pier. Yeah. It's awesome. Super awesome.
And then over at the Ribline, we have killer deals going as well. Those are $30, but it also starts you off with the whole appetizer, the grilled artichoke or our beach balls, and you get a salad or some chili. Then our most popular one is our grill master plate. You get some baby back ribs, beef ribs, some tri-tip, some chicken. We
Nice.
took the beef rib off to make it a little bit more affordable. The tri-tip. Then you also get some chili and cornbread with that, and finish it off with your dessert.
Wow.
Did I mention I was really hungry?
I am too. It's killing me. And so, well, that's great. And you've been participating in Restaurant Month, it sounds like, for the beginning of time, and you're part of the Instagram and all of that. And so,
Yeah,
It's
you just go
always-
to order. You can order online too. We have our online ordering at ribline.com. So you can pick up, or we offer free delivery.
oh,
We've
wow.
actually brought on additional delivery drivers this weekend to kind of help out because we're anticipating you a little bit busier. So go ahead and order online and we'll take care of you.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate
So
it.
thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Brian.
being
Nice
on.
to see you.
Making me very hungry. Okay, next up, how about we have Robin and Evan with Lido talk a little bit about. So we have Chef Evan here, and we have Robin, their food and beverage manager, joining us today. And you guys have a pretty darn good view too.
Boy, don't they?
Yes, I'm getting caught in the sun setting, so I'm shifting around in the glare. Yeah, we are pretty lucky out here on the bluffs.
And so, so I would expect, just like Brian's saying, that this is always great to be able to partake in the restaurant month each year, and I would expect that brings hopefully new customers for everybody too, in addition to regulars. You know, it's a great way to just sample like a lot of great things, food items. So, and what is your show and tell, Evan?
Okay, so I brought out just a main course. It's a crispy fried golden brown chicken breast. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want it to fall.
Nice. There you go.
Crispy filling,
Delicious.
Doesn't it? It totally does.
Dang.
Cheetos, and honey chipotle glaze. It's a really delicious. It smells great. It's been sitting here next to me this whole time. I didn't see it. But we're doing our restaurant month menu for 40. You'll get a nice winter meat spring salad with pomegranate seeds and apple and maple vinaigrette. Then you get this main course of the chicken and a rotating panna cotta. So it's like a creamy gelatin dessert that will have different flavor profiles as we go along through the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yummy.
And it includes a glass of wine.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Wow.
Ah, that got my attention.
Until February now.
I know. I already told him.
Right?
Normally we would do a pairing with each course, but now, it's impossible to give someone 3 cups to take with them and pair it. So we just have a glass of wine that we add on to it, a red or a white. We have 2 pairings, and
That's really nice. So you get
Yeah.
3 courses, wine for $40
yes, 1 glass.
Wow. and a beautiful view.
Of course, yes. Yeah,
Right.
we have. I'm on the patio. Of course, I don't need the tent now, but we have 2 of our patios are covered with the tent. We have heaters, and then we have our cobblestone bluffs, which is not covered. So if you wanted some sunshine, or if umbrellas too, so it's worked out so
Nice.
far.
That's a nice thing. We have such beautiful settings over here, so who doesn't want to come here and enjoy these great meals? Okay, Evan, thank you very much for that. Anything else you guys wanted to add? Well, I would like to think we all know where Lido is located, at Dolphin Bay, right?
On Shell Beach Road, 2727 Shell Beach Road at the Dolphin Bay Resort and Spa. Nothing. We're just so grateful that Restaurant Month is actually happening. We didn't know what to expect. We planned on it, and then, we were like, how do we put our best foot forward in this takeout situation? So I think we made it work the best we could, and just normally we have more options and just lots of different offerings, but I think now just for saving the sake of presentation alone, the options that we've come up with work. So yeah, looking forward to next year's restaurant month as well, so we can get
Hopefully
back to sort of
back to normal, hopefully.
meal.
Are you still offering your
Brunch,
mimosa brunch?
your brunch.
So we're kind of fluctuating with that. We are offering brunch until 1 p.m. from Thursday to Sunday. And we do have a bottomless mimosas option, or you can just get a bottle of bubbles we give you the OJ and you can do it that way. So yeah, we are whatever you need, we're making it work because we know brunch goers, that was their favorite. And so yeah,
Yes.
we have seen some traffic with that.
I think us locals love that brunch.
They do. Yes. We won't stop it, don't worry. But no, three-course brunch, only because certain things won't travel well, sitting as you course out your meal. So
Like a bottle of champagne, that travels well.
yeah, we have half bottles, we've got it all.
Excellent.
All right. And then who do we have next, Lisa?
Well,
we
Valerie,
have
are we going
Mark.
to Mark?
Hello there. Thanks for letting me be part of this. We've also been part of the restaurant month since it started. It is it's a fantastic event to be part of, and it's always helped our January. It's as it has done this January. Like others, we weren't sure what this year was going to look like, because it's much different. But we've been very happy with the response we've had from locals, visitors alike, and I can show you. So we've got what our menu is. It's a 3-course menu for $30. We have 4 different choices for your first course, 4 choices for your entrees, and then 3 choices for dessert. We don't include the wine, but we've got an extensive wine list that can be enjoyed and purchased. I've got I don't know if I can show. Let's see if we can show you. But one of our dishes is our signature SeaVenture dish, which has been on our menu forever, but there's a reason for that. It's got shrimp, scallops, clams, mussels, salmon, sausage, little kind of SeaVenture gumbo. And so we're happy to include that on our menu. We've also I've got one other dish here, which I don't know if you can see this. This is the pork tenderloin.
Nice.
And has apple brown butter, Brussels sprouts, bourbon maple glaze. And of course, because we are takeout, we don't serve on the plates, but
little side note there, right?
Exactly. So, but in addition to these 2, we also do a fish of the day. We also do a petite fillet. It's a 5-ounce petite. So that's the 4 entrees that we're offering.
Okay.
Our first course, you have the choice of a wedge salad, soup of the day, a Caesar salad, or our classic shrimp cocktail as well.
Nice.
And then we've got a cheesecake, a chocolate lava cake, or our creme brulee for dessert. And we've also, so again, this is $30 a person.
Okay.
We're happy to offer a what we call our Dine and Unwind package as well, which is for $169. You get a room with a hot tub and dinner for 2 delivered to your room. So that makes a
wow.
a great little getaway for the locals.
I love it. Is that on your page somewhere?
That's on our website. I don't know if it's on Visit SLO CAL yet, but it is on our website.
Okay.
And
Dine and Unwind. I love it.
I love
absolutely.
That's
And then the last thing. Now,
yeah,
of course,
you need to go there, Brian. Take Crystal.
That's what I was saying.
Absolutely, please do. But also, if you do order takeout, one of the other advantages that we have is we have both of our patios, which sits up on the 3rd floor right over the beach. They are open so you can order the takeout. You can go sit outside and enjoy it.
Okay.
As we all know, we're unable to offer any table service, but it is but if you want to get out of the house and enjoy a sunset dinner, it's a perfect place to be.
It is one
Nice.
of the perfect places to be. Yes. We are
Well,
so
thank you.
lucky here on the Central Coast because we've got all these beautiful restaurant resorts that have places that you can, as a local, go and just eat. Or I just recently stayed at Lido. I've stayed at SeaVenture numerous times. So, yeah, how lucky are all of us?
Yeah.
We are very lucky.
And to add to that, because we are so lucky here, and I feel like we have all of those advantages, I'm very curious, Ashley. I feel like the Pismo Beachery in the Five Cities area does, we've kind of recovered, I think, pretty well. Are there any other areas or restaurants that are suffering worse, I guess, in any other communities that we need to showcase or talk about more? And other, is it all pretty balanced, you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, I think coming off of summer, I think all of our communities are getting in a better place. Obviously, there's still some things to overcome. I think kind of looking at the state as a whole, the county has been really lucky in how we fared. And I think, I'm actually new to the area, came from another tourism bureau, and to really see the community rally around all of our amazing local restaurants and kind of even into retail, I think makes this place so special. And, even going to restaurant month and how willing everybody was, to do takeout and really pivot kind of without question, I think really just shows the resiliency of the county as a whole.
Exactly. And as far as, the restaurant industry as a whole, and are you guys working with people in those capacities as far as just understanding where California restaurants are and all of the assistance that's in place for them? And you guys also push out information regarding things like that?
Yeah, so Annie's really kind of our go-to person for really looking at both the federal level and the state level and kind of deciphering all that. Just on an industry side, we send out a weekly email called This Weekend SLO CAL. So again, if
Right.
you're not subscribed, it's a great place to kind of get all of that information in a way that's easy to digest, because I know that sometimes it can be a little bit jargony. And then it's also a really good place, we're always producing content. We work with the PR agency, so really calling out to our restaurants to let us know kind of how they've pivoted, what safety measures they're taking, as well as kind of what fun things they're doing as well, so we can kind of pass that on.
Nice. Okay. And that's just kind of ongoing support throughout the year for all of the restaurants and hospitality, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely kind of amplified since COVID, but year round kind of outside a lens we always take as well.
Okay. And a good reminder, I think, to everybody too, as all of these restaurants still need support, and we don't know how long this is going to go on. There's still a stay-at-home order in place, despite maybe what you might be seeing depending on what community you're in. So gift cards, I expect, are available at all of your locations where people can purchase gift cards. And I think that's another way to help out. And then it's just nice to have that kind of support between the Visit Pismo that we have, and I think most cities have their own, and then having the county behind it. It just kind of helps to elevate everybody that much more and bring everything together. So, so again, thank you. Did anybody have anything else that they wanted to add? Or I'm always curious with chefs and those of you that have restaurants, what, and I hate to put people on the spot or anything, but what your favorite places are, what your favorite restaurants are to go to. Like, do you actually cook at home, or are you so sick of cooking? Look at Brian's like nodding his head. Evan, do you guys cook at home, or
I
are you
have
sick
three
of
kids, so we do a lot of cooking.
it? Are you on mute, Evan? There we go.
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So most of the time, once I get home, it's winding down and going to bed. I do most of my cooking here, most of my eating. I'll take a break and eat.
Yeah.
Quick, but no, not much cooking home. On my days off, I'll cook at home for.
Gotta take a break, I guess, once in a while, right? And what about getting out? And because I feel like too that, especially like, because we work with other general managers at like Crack Crab and Giuseppe's, and I feel like the general managers are having to really take those frontline roles and manage and be there all the time. It sounds like they're doing like every job possible
Delivery,
within that
everything.
organization.
Yeah.
And so are you know, and anybody else watching out there, I guess, are you like stepping back? Are you taking a break once in a while? Are you taking that time and just enjoying your own staycation? Or, you know, because I think that's also hugely important, you know, for our well-being. Do you guys find yourself just going crazy half the time, or are you making sure that you're taking care of you?
Definitely not going crazy. It's fun, you know. We as management have had to take on a few extra roles, but you know, it's nice to get our hands dirty and to be, you know, boots on the ground, and you know, just in more contact with the guests. And so it's been fun, challenging, you know, with all of the different
Yep.
changes. And so yeah, we're just trying to keep up and stay above water. Yeah, stay creative. And so, you know, we're constantly thinking of new ideas on how we can get more people in here to take takeout. You know, I myself am trying to get out and do a lot of takeout when I can. So yeah, but it's a lot, you know. And
Yeah.
but I think so far our locals have been super supportive, and yeah,
I agree.
It's been reassuring to see how much support we have, and just the community itself has been, yeah, very kind,
Absolutely.
gracious to us. So
Yep.
I think everybody's had to wear multiple hats during this you know, this unprecedented situation that we find ourselves in. I mean, restaurants already are, you know, operate on such a slim margin. I think one of the most difficult parts is you know, all of our staff that you know, that aren't working right now. You know, which is very tough. But you know, we're hopeful that you know, we'll get back to business the way it was, you know, sooner than later. But as was stated, you know, we are certainly very grateful for our local our locals that do frequent our restaurant, and because you know, obviously without them we would be in even much dire straits.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, and that's, and we've heard from quite a few restaurants and businesses that, you know, having to lay off and furlough staff, and you know, just the ups and downs of everything, you know, building out their outdoor dining and then having to shut it. It's just like you know, our heart goes out to all of you, because that's just got to be the worst thing ever, you know.
But
To
we've
have
had to
to,
close, we've had to close down. We've had to close down a couple of our restaurants for a day, just because if someone has any kind of, they don't feel good at all, we don't have them come into work. We've been paying for rapid tests now, which has been nice, because you can and we get the test back immediately, and we've gone about it that way. But we've literally had to close our place a couple times because we just don't have the staff. And then once they get cleared, we can go back up. But it's tough.
Yeah.
Hard to plan food wise with that opening and closing, I would assume.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
But
wow.
you guys are all hanging in there, and we appreciate it, because we still want to eat good food. Not that, well, I'm not much of a cook, but what do you got going down there, Evan?
What was that?
I said, what do you got going on there? You have a guest joining you?
So this is right.
I'm like, weren't you just outside, Robin?
I was 100% charged, and then I guess Zoom just. I apologize. Evan was here. I squeezed in with him.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you for putting things on like this to keep the community engaged and aware of what's going on. I know it's social media can't, you know, it can't reach everybody. So this is just another outlet, which is nice.
This has been great. Zoom, I mean, come on, you know, now it's like everybody's doing Zoom, and it's just, yeah, it's been good. So we're here to support, just like SLO CAL, and just like any other, you know, big marketing firm out there that supports all the small business and large and hoteliers. I mean, we don't exist without every one of you, you know, our cities don't. I mean, when you think about it, hospitality is where it's at. So, and if our restaurants aren't full and people aren't coming through our communities, visiting our restaurants, then nothing else is full. Everybody else suffers along with you guys. So I hope, you know, we've had quite a few of our business communities say, if our restaurants are closed, we don't have anybody coming into our stores. You know, we're impacted also. Then our hotels are impacted. So it's, you guys are very important. And I hope you all are very aware. So we thank the people like SLO CAL for doing things like this. And we'll jump in at any time and do everything we can to help and support that. And appreciate all the community support, because we've seen it in droves, you know, in so many communities during COVID. So it's an amazing feeling when you have that. Anything you wanted to add, Lisa?
No, I mean, what you're saying is spot on. I mean, you know, without our residents and everybody really just caring about our community and, you know, coming all together and you know, getting those takeout meals or going to the hotels and doing a staycation. It's really nice to see the outpouring of help with our community. So, and hopefully all of the to-go orders, you know, with the restaurant month. So we have some other restaurants too that are not able to be on our Zoom today, but there's some really nice menus out there. So
Yeah, there really are. There's 8 in Pismo. And then I don't know if you have any other numbers off the top of your head, Ashley, but I mean, you said how many restaurants are on your website right now with menus?
We have about 60 restaurants in all, and I believe close to a quarter of those are all in South County. So
Okay.
yeah, Grover Beach, Avila, Napomo, kind of spread throughout.
Nice. And you know, nothing's keeping any of us, well, maybe work is, but from taking a drive on the weekend and going checking out, you know, neighboring communities and share the love. That's always nice too. So it's beautiful outside and you get to drive along the coast. That's even better.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I want to thank you all again for taking the time to come on. And Mark Eads, I know you got a bunch of food there. You're not going to eat by yourself, so I'm going to head over there. No, I'm just kidding.
Big bottle of wine sitting here.
I'll just make a stop. I'll go to Lido. I'll go out there to see Brian. I'll come to SeaVenture. You know.
There you go. There you go.
A progressive dinner, isn't that what that would be?
That's right. You and everybody is welcome, of course. You know, one thing, if I could say one thing I failed to mention is that, you know, our hours of operation for Restaurant Month is 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. daily. And we've suspended our Sunday brunch temporarily at this point. But but we are open for takeout and dinner and the Restaurant Month menu from 4 to 8.
Okay, good to know. And maybe we'll kind of go around and what are your hours over there, Brian, at Sunsets and Ribline?
Sunsets, we open at 10:30 and then we close when it's too cold to be out there. So kind of weather dependent. And then at Ribline, we're open from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Okay. And then what about Lido? What are your guys' hours right now?
Temporarily, we just revised our hours just for the month of January, and we'll reassess in February. So we're just open Thursday through Sunday, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
Okay.
And brunch is served from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and then our kind of lunch and dinner menu from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Awesome. And so Ashley or Annie, anything in closing? You know, we want people to sign up for the newsletters, and if the business community, if there's something else that they would sign up for to stay informed or partake in any future events or anything like that, then there's, you know, we can put that out too. And if you guys have anything in the near future that we can assist efforts in, you can always message us at the Pismo Chamber. We have a pretty significant database at the Pismo Chamber, and we'd be happy to push information out and or pass your information along too. So it's all to help the business community. So that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just reiterating our industry email, feel free to reach out. It's always kind of the first place to get information on things like Restaurant Month and just other events throughout the year. And then if you're interested in checking out menus, slocal.com/restaurant month. We have all of our menus by community and also kind of the nuance of hours and things like that. All those details are in one place. And if you're a restaurant and you want to participate, it's not too late. We have a couple weeks left in the month, and we would love to have to participate. So
and it's free. It's free to participate.
Free. You know, a lot of local advertising still going on, so still continuing to get the word out. Yeah.
Great. Thank you for that. Okay. And Erica had to chime in. I I figure, where's Erica's comment at? I saw her say, and it's like Erica over at Dolphin Bay, the GM there, to say there's no time for a break, right? It's just like her to say that. She's been a board member, so we know she's a workhorse. And I don't think we have any other questions, Lisa, do we?
No, we don't have any questions that popped up, but I was just going to read off, at least for Pismo Beach, all the different restaurants that are participating in the restaurant month. So of course we have Lido at Dolphin Bay, and we have Marisol at the Cliffs, Oasis Restaurant, SeaVenture, of course, the restaurant up there, Somerset Grill at Vespera, Splash Cafe, Spyglass Inn, Sunsets at Pismo, and the rooftop at the inn at the pier. So,
And we've got, there's I think there's like 3 in Avila Beach, I want to say. Does that
and in
sound right?
Avila Beach, yep. Let me go. I'll tell you, whoever did this website, it's so easy to, I'm gonna show my little iPad. It's so easy to find the restaurant. So here I am at Avila, and there is Moon over Avila, Mulligan's Bar and Grill, and the Garden at Avila. But you just simply hit on whatever restaurant, then you push learn more, and voila, here comes all their information, their address, their phone number. Click on to menu. And so at Blue Moon over Avila, they have pick 3 for $40. And so you could have soup, coco vaughn, and you get a ginger creme brulee. And then they suggest a wine. So there's no wine with it, but
Nice.
really nice and easy to look at what everybody's offering. And
That's
it's making
great.
me even more hungry.
I know, we're like starving.
Yeah.
And this is great. And in closing, just to remind everybody, as we are talking restaurants and wine here for the most part, that our Taste of Pismo Beach, we're not going to do it in April in light of what's happening. However, we have picked a date and it's going to be August 28th. So I'm hopeful that all of you will be participating in our Taste of Pismo Beach, because that was one of our biggest chamber events and hugely successful for us. And we're excited to be doing it again this year. Fingers crossed. And so that's where we are with Taste of Pismo. And then Lisa.
Yes, Valerie.
What do we close with?
Am I closing us out? It's that time already. Wow, this is quite fast. So everybody, Sundays, you'll find me at the Pier Plaza for trash pickup. 8 o'clock in the morning, I offer you masks, gloves, trash pickers, trash bags. So come and join us on Sundays at 8 o'clock in the morning, every Sunday.
Yep.
Pier
Yep.
Plaza.
And if you're not able, because I get calls on occasion, if you're not able to be out there at 8 o'clock, it doesn't mean you can't show up at 9 o'clock, which is usually what Valerie does. And you can still go out and pick up trash. This last weekend, we actually started over by Finn's, because I live over by that side of town, started at Finn's and just walked all the way to meet up with Lisa and all them on the promenade. So so you can start anywhere. You can get your own gloves, you can get your own mask in your bag, and you can start anywhere and join in. So
Yes, you can.
but it's been a huge help. The city is very thankful that Lisa leads us every weekend, and it's still going on. And it's a beautiful day to get out on the beach and pick up trash. Always, always, always. There's always trash for some reason.
Never disappoint.
People.
There's always trash.
Okay, well, thanks again, everybody. We really
you,
appreciate it.
everybody.
I am starving now, so I'm going to be hunting somebody down with that food.
Thank you for all you do.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.